Hi BYG, it's Pastor Josh, February 17th, 2011. It's a Thursday, and on Thursdays I do the lawn here at the church, and you probably recognize this vacant field. This is where we play football a lot. I knocked off some of those branches, and you can see the pile I made underneath, and then I've been attacking this fence line. Used to be just covered in vines and branches, and I've been attacking it, pulling the trees down, cleaning it up. But I wanted to show you guys something. If you've ever done work like this before, you probably already know, but I want to show you anyways. Here are a bunch of little vines. They're small, they're tiny, they're little green guys here. This is a little bit bigger of a one back here. It's got some thorns on it, but it's tiny, it's insignificant. You don't think a whole lot about it, but what happens is that these little vines, if you don't cut them, if you don't get rid of them, and you just let them grow, they're no big deal, they're tiny little things. If you let them grow, they grow up, and they're right here, and then they start to grow up into the tree. And if what started with just a tiny little green vine worked its way all the way up this tree, and that tree's probably 20 feet tall, and this vine that I'm holding in my hand goes all the way up that tree, goes to the top of this tiny tree, and then it jumps up and goes into that bigger tree up there, and you see the bigger branches hanging down. Look what happens when I pull on these vines. This entire tree is covered in those vines, and see how the vine goes up into the tree above it. This is a real thick one right here. It goes all the way up into the tree above it. It's wrapped all around, and it's going up. And the problem is, as you see right here, it's starting to kill the tree. The vine is choking the tree. What started as a tiny little thing at the base has wrapped around this tree, consumed it. It's going to the tree next to it, and it's taking over. So I'm having to take this handy dandy chainsaw and cut this tree. I gotta cut the vines out, I gotta cut some of the lower branches, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to save the tree. Maybe I can. And when I think about sin, BYG, that's exactly what I think about. Sin starts tiny. If you don't cut it out of your life, if you let it grow and leave it unchecked, it will wrap around yourself, consume you, choke you spiritually, and even go to people around you and spread, all because we weren't able to cut off the little part, the little thing. So I just encourage you, if there's sin in your life, if it's starting to creep in, cut it off, get rid of it, and remove it from your life. I love you, BYG. The Lord loves you, and thank you for joining me on my Thursday lawn day.